So guys, after 27 years, something has awakened in Derry once again. A terror that doesn't hide in the dark, it hides inside people's fears. Today we're diving into episode 1 of It, Welcome to Derry. And trust me, this isn't just another horror episode, this is the beginning of a nightmare. In this episode, we're taken back to Derry in 1962, where children are mysteriously disappearing, strange voices are coming from sewer pipes, and a horrifying creature appears that will seriously creep you out. If you've seen the It movies before, then you already know Pennywise returns every 27 years. And this series shows us the beginning of that terrifying new cycle, the moment when fear started spreading through Derry all over again. So turn off the lights, put on your headphones, because today we're breaking down the entire episode scene by scene, and believe me, that ending is absolutely insane. Episode 1 opens in a movie theater in 1962. We see a kid named Matty. He's got a pacifier in his mouth. You know, one of those things babies suck on. Matty is watching a movie, but he's not supposed to be there. He snuck in to watch for free. This isn't his first time doing this. Suddenly, a staff member, a guy named Cal, tells Matty to get out. Matty's been caught sneaking into the theater repeatedly. Matty panics and runs. He escapes to the common area and hides. But a girl named Ronnie Grogan sees Matty hiding. She watches him, but she doesn't tell Cal where Matty is. Instead, she points Cal in the wrong direction. Ronnie's father, Hank Grogan, works at this theater. His job is to operate and change the cinema reels. As soon as Cal goes the wrong way, Matty bolts. He runs out of the theater and disappears into the cold night. Matty is walking alone through the freezing cold night. He's trying to hitchhike. He wants to get out of the town called Derry. A car pulls up. Inside is a husband, a pregnant wife, and 2 children. They look normal. They seem kind. They ask Matty where he's going. Matty responds, anywhere except Derry. The family agrees to drive him. As they drive, the wife tells Matty about their youngest son. She says he's been spelling everything lately. The little boy starts spelling out words when his mom asks him to. There's also an older daughter in the car. She's acting strange. She touches something slimy in her lunchbox and then tries to touch Matty with her dirty hands. The atmosphere gets increasingly weird. When the little boy can't spell the word trouble, the entire family suddenly starts repeating trouble, trouble, trouble over and over again in unison. Matty notices something terrifying. The car is driving back toward Derry. They're driving him back to the town he was trying to escape from. Matty realizes this isn't a normal family. Then the family begins screaming, these horrible, inhuman screams. The pregnant wife starts giving birth right there in the car. A baby emerges, but this isn't a normal baby. This is a demon baby. It has wings, claws, and an absolutely horrifying appearance. The demon baby attacks Matty. His pacifier flies out of his mouth and floats down to a body of water below, and that water connects to the sewers of Derry. The opening title appears, It, Welcome to Derry. We jump forward 4 months. Now it's April 1962. We meet a kid named Bill, though everyone calls him Phil. Phil is obsessed with military planes. He's constantly watching planes land near a nearby Air Force base through his telescope. Recently, a lot of planes have been landing, way more than usual. Phil has created these wild conspiracy theories about it. He thinks aliens from the Red Planet are visiting Earth. He's telling his friend Teddy about all these theories, but Teddy doesn't really care. Meanwhile, 2 military officers arrive on a plane, Major Leroy Hanlon and Captain Russo. We're going to call Russo Polly. Both of them are in the Air Force, just returning from Korea. They're greeted by Colonel Fuller, who tells them that this Air Force base is the closest American base to Soviet air bases. The only town connected to this base is Derry. There's a classified military project happening at the base that Colonel Fuller doesn't mention to Hanlon or Polly. Hanlon will be staying temporarily on the base until his house in Derry is set up. When Hanlon walks through the base, all the airmen salute him, except one guy named Masters. Masters is racist, and he refuses to salute Hanlon because Hanlon is black. General Shaw arrives and threatens to court-martial Masters. Masters reluctantly salutes Hanlon. This is 1962, so racism is extremely prevalent throughout this series. General Shaw tells Hanlon to come back the next day at 3 p.m. We meet another Black Army personnel named Dick Halloran. If you don't know who Halloran is, he's a major character from Stephen King's novel, The Shining. He's a psychic chef with an ability called the Shine, basically telepathic powers that let him feel people's emotions, thoughts, and sometimes even see the future. Halloran was the head chef at the Overlook Hotel, where he first meets a kid named Danny Torrance, who also has the Shine. When Jack Torrance goes insane at the hotel, Halloran is the one who feels the danger and comes back to save Danny and his mother Wendy. Later, his spirit guides Danny in the movie Dr. Sleep, acting as a mentor. Since this series is set in 1962 and it's part of Stephen King's universe, the Kingverse, we get to see Halloran. He's using his Shine to search for something, but we don't know what yet. Halloran sees the Shine as a gift, not a curse. We cut to the high school where there's a quote on the board, "All things serve the beam," and underneath it says, "Bert the Turtle." Now, if you know the It universe, you know about Maturin. Maturin is a cosmic entity, a giant celestial turtle who created the entire universe by vomiting out the cosmos from its shell. Maturin is the force of good, wisdom, and balance. It represents the opposite of Pennywise and the evil that It embodies. Maturin and It have never fought directly, but Maturin guided Bill Denbrough through the ritual of Chud so he could confront Pennywise. Symbolically, Maturin represents wisdom and natural balance. It lets everything stay in its proper order, unless something like It creates a cosmic imbalance. Because Maturin is a turtle, we always see turtle references in It movies and series. At school, we meet a girl named Lily Benson. She's being bullied constantly. Her classmates put pickle jars in her locker, so when she opens it, a jar falls out. Her only friend is Marge, who helps her, but you can tell Marge cares about fitting in with the popular girls. She's trying to include Lily, but it's becoming harder because everyone else rejects Lily. The kids call her Pickle Benson because of a terrible incident in her past. We get a flashback to that terrible incident. Lily and Maddie are on a secret rooftop that's technically off limits. The security guard doesn't lock the doors, so Maddie, his friend Phil, and Teddy often come up here. Lily and Maddie open some chocolate boxes that have toys inside. Maddie gets a toy turtle, and Lily gets a toy rocket ship. Maddie and Lily trade toys. Looking back, this might not have been the best decision for Maddie. Lily tells Maddie about her father. He worked at a jarring plant, the place where they make jars for pickles and other preserved goods. One day, Lily and her mother visit the plant. As they're leaving with her father, Lily realizes she left her mood ring inside. Her father goes back into the plant to get it. Inside, he gets caught in a machine. He thinks he's turned off the power, but he hasn't. The machine starts running and crushes him. He's killed by the machinery. Instead of showing sympathy, Lily's classmates call her Pickle Benson, mocking her. Lily blames herself because she asked her father to go back and get her toy. Maddie comforts her on that rooftop. Then they see a fire in the distance. Maddie leans in to kiss Lily, but she pulls back. Maddie is embarrassed and leaves. That same day, Maddie disappears. He goes to the theater and gets killed by Pennywise in that car. In the present, Lily misses Maddie because his disappearance happened right after they spent time together. She still has that turtle toy and keeps it safe. We learn that after her father's death, Lily spent time in Juniper Hill, a psychiatric hospital. Her experience there was absolutely horrible. Lily refuses to go back there under any circumstances. Lily has never even visited her father's cemetery because she's still not comfortable with his death. Her mother barely takes care of her now and seems to resent her. One night, Lily hears a voice coming from her bathroom sink. It sounds like Maddie's voice. Then she hears the song Trouble, Trouble coming from the sink, the same song from that movie. She sees two fingers coming out of the drain. Terrified, Lily screams. The next day, Lily tells her friend Marge what happened, but Marge gets angry. She tells Lily to stop making up crazy stories. Marge wants Lily to act normal and join the group of popular girls like Patty. Marge thinks Lily should stop being weird and just fit in, but Lily can't do that, so they have an argument. That day, when Teddy and Phil come to their secret rooftop spot, Lily is waiting for them. They're shocked that she knows about this place. Lily reveals that Maddie told her about it. Lily tells them everything about Maddie, including that she heard his voice coming from her sink last night and heard that song. Of course, Teddy and Phil don't believe her. They're skeptical. Lily gets upset and leaves. Meanwhile, Major Leroy Hanlon meets with General Shaw. Shaw tells him that his job is to test B-52 bombers and, if necessary, fly into enemy territory and attack. Shaw shows that Hanlon is a brave and fearless pilot. Now, if we look at Teddy's background, he comes from a strict religious family. There's no room for strange talk or wild ideas. If Teddy asks his father something weird, like kidnappers keep kids in sewers, his father gets angry. His older brother judges him. Teddy's father tells him of the horrors of war, how during the Holocaust, prisoners' skins were used to make lampshades for lamps, all of that. One night, while Teddy is reading comics, his lamp suddenly flickers and comes alive. The lampshade looks like it has actual skin with eyes. The lamp rolls toward Teddy. Teddy screams, but then his brother comes in and everything is normal. His brother doesn't believe him. The next day, Teddy, Phil, and Lily meet at their secret spot again. By now, all three of them are convinced something is seriously wrong. They go to the library to find the newspaper from the day Maddie disappeared. Phil's little sister, Susie, is with them. They finally find the newspaper that mentions the movie theater and how a kid named Ronnie Grogan saw Maddie at the theater initially. They decide to talk to Ronnie, but Ronnie doesn't want to talk to them. After Maddie disappeared, the police questioned her multiple times. In fact, the police were trying to blame her father, Hank, because he's black. But when Ronnie hears the kids talking about hearing voices in pipes and strange things happening, she becomes interested. She's heard weird voices coming from pipes too. The kids convince her to help them. While Hanlon is sleeping, 3 masked men attack him. They appear to be Soviet agents. They hold guns to his head and demand details about the B-52 plane. Hanlon refuses. He's a patriot. He won't give up classified information. The attackers are about to shoot him when Polly bursts into the room and attacks them. The masked men panic and escape. Hanlon and Polly survive the attack. Ronnie brings the kids, Teddy, Phil, Lily, and Susie, to the Capitol Theater. They want to identify that song Lily heard. Ronnie believes it's from the Music Man movie, which is what Maddie was watching the day he disappeared. Ronnie opens the theater and sets up the projector. The kids start watching the film. They find the song. It's really there. Teddy and Phil become emotional because they realized they weren't good friends to Maddie when he was alive. They didn't even go to his birthday. Suddenly, they see Maddie appear on the screen inside the film. They call out to him. Maddie sees them from inside the film. He says, "You weren't with me." Then Maddie smiles with a grotesque, Pennywise-like expression. He holds something wrapped in cloth. It's that demon baby from the opening. The demon baby suddenly flies out of the screen and attacks the kids. All the children run in panic. The demon baby eats them one by one. The only survivors are Lily and Ronnie, who manage to escape the theater. Lily is covered in blood. She's holding Susie's severed hand. Episode 1 ends. So episode 1 of It, Welcome to Derry, is absolutely brutal. We've been introduced to this terrifying demon baby that works for Pennywise. We've seen the beginning of this supernatural nightmare in 1962 Derry. We've met characters who are psychic, military pilots dealing with spies, and kids who are just trying to understand what's happening in their town. Lily and Ronnie are now the only survivors, covered in blood and traumatized. What happens next? How do these kids fight back against Pennywise? And what is that classified military project at the Air Force Base? All of these questions will be answered as the series continues. Thanks for watching. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next episode breakdown. Stephen King's It universe is absolutely massive, so if you want the book recommendations, I'll put them in the description below. Let me know in the comments what you think is going to happen next. I'll see you in the next one.